Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. What an awesome, gorgeous day it is here. And I wanted to jump on and just share a few thoughts about with it being Friday. And we all have some kind of goal that we're working towards. Maybe it's training for a race. Maybe it's losing some weight. Maybe it's you're trying to eat really healthy right now. I know. Maybe it's being intentional with your family, right, Yana? Maybe it's saving for something. Maybe that vacation that you really want to take. Maybe it's paying off some debt. You get the point. We're all working towards something. And we often can do pretty good throughout the week. But I'm going to close this door so it's not distracting. And we do pretty good throughout the week. But then we get to Friday. And there's something about Friday that is so energizing. A lot of us, we've all worked a really hard week, whether that was from our homes, from the hospital, from the school, from the factory, from the outdoors, working out at home, wherever you've been working really hard this week. And some of you are going into your work week, and the weekends are not a time off. But whatever your weekend is, when we start it, and for many of us that's Friday, there's this sense of like, you know what, I've worked so hard, and I'm just going to let myself do whatever I want this weekend. I'm going to binge watch Netflix or Amazon or whatever your favorite, or Hulu. I'm going to watch all the shows. I'm going to eat whatever food I want. I'm going to spend whatever money I want. This feeling of like, I'm just going to throw caution to the wind. And here's the thing, guys, is it's so easy to undo all of the hard work we've done. All the hard work we've done the last 5 days, we can easily undo it in 2 or 3. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, yeah. Share your thoughts for later, Yana. So, I want to encourage you guys to maybe think of a way instead of think first of all, step 1. Think about all the hard work you've done over the last 5 days. And then think about how proud you are of all that hard work. Okay? Towards whatever goal that it is. And you could have multiple things going on. Now think about, what do I want to feel like Sunday night / Monday morning? Do I want to feel like I was in control of this weekend? I managed myself well. I gave myself some treats, whatever that looks like. But I didn't shoot myself in the foot and like completely, I'm starting from scratch all over again on Monday morning. Okay, so step 1, think to the past few days and all the hard work you've done. Step 2, think to the future, Sunday night, Monday morning. What kind of like sense do I want to have about the weekend? Because I don't think we generally go into the week with this good sense of like this good sense of of like, I'm so proud of how I handled this weekend. You know, I think a lot of us are like, gosh, I mean, yeah, I had a great time, but like kind of screwed myself in some areas and not feeling so great about that. Okay. And again, like I've talked about before, like we have a choice in so many things. And yes, it's so important to give ourselves rest. It's important to give ourselves that self-care, to give ourselves a treat. But let's not like make the whole weekend a treat, okay? Because then you just end up having to start fresh. And that takes so much brain energy to start fresh, to refocus, all of that. So don't completely take the weekend off of whatever your goals are, but take good care of yourself, okay? Remind yourself why you're working hard towards whatever goal that it is. And remember that it's important to give yourself a rest and a treat, but don't completely go overboard. Okay? So I'd love to hear in the comments how you guys plan to not go overboard and how you plan to give yourself a treat this weekend, okay? So that when you start the next week, Sunday night, Monday morning, then you feel like, okay, and let's continue on towards whatever goals, and you don't feel like you're starting fresh completely. All right? Happy Friday, guys. Enjoy the weekend. If you're working, I get it. That used to be my life as well. And really, as a parent, the weekend doesn't change that much. But that's okay. That's life. So find ways to be grateful about today, because that is really what infuses joy into our lives and into the lives, into people around us, whether that's someone in fast food or someone at the store that we're interacting with this weekend. Look for, how can I be grateful for this situation? How can I be grateful for the mess that my house is? And, what does that mean? There's just so many ways to find joy in our lives, and we have to start with that gratefulness. So you guys have a great and awesome weekend.